And welcome to another edition of the Sports Block. I'm your commentator for tonight, Adam Ireland, as we're about to have introductions of your Middle Creek Mustangs. As you can hear, Keith Phillips, Shimon Six, I believe all five seniors are going to start tonight. And if you guys didn't already know, it is senior night, so all seniors will be starting tonight.
And last but not least, number 22, Daniel Jackson.
And as you heard it there, Shimon Hicks, Riley Fredrickson, Robbie Frangelo, Michael Zamochin, and Daniel Jackson will be your starters for tonight for Middle Creek. Apex has a lot riding on this game. Both teams do. Middle Creek has playoffs position seeding riding on this game, whereas if Middle Creek loses this game, they potentially have to play Heritage in the first round, who I believe is still undefeated and is, as some people regard, the best team in the state. On the other hand, if Apex wins tonight, no matter what happens in any of the other SWAC games, Apex will win the SWAC. So a lot riding on this game for both teams. Should be a good one, as it usually is between Apex and Middle Creek. As tip goes to 11, number 11, Jacobson, over to Dean. He gets it over to Karuchu for Apex. Karuchu drives in. Shot, and it's good. Early basket for Apex for number 3, Karuchu. Shimon Hicks looks, gets it over to Jackson. Gets it over to Frangelo. Gets it over to Fredrickson. Gets it over to Hicks. Hicks dribbles to his left, dribbles to his right, dribbles out to his left, gets it to Jackson. Jackson drives inside, passes it out to Hicks. Hicks shot fakes, shoots, and it's off. Rebounded by Dean for Apex. Dean looks. Gets it to Coachman. And then shot inside by Fox. Rebounded by Dean. Pass inside to Coachman. Shot up by Fox, who gets his own rebound off the miss and scores. Early 4-0 lead for Apex as Hicks brings it up the court. Hicks looks. Moves to his left, gets it to Samochin. Samochin drives inside, gets it back out to Hicks. Hicks looks, dribbles to his right, gets it to Frangelo. Gets it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson drives in with the shot, and it's just off the mark a little. Rebounded by Karuchu, who does a little move on Hicks and gets it back out to the outside. It gets it to Fox, gets it to Coachman. Correction, gets it to Coachman there. Fox got it to a Coachman. Fox on the outside. Gets it to Karuchu. Karuchu almost slips, almost gets called for the travel. Able to carry sweet. Fox with the three-pointer, and it's good. Early 7-0 lead for Apex. Hicks brings it up the court. Hicks gets it to Jackson. Jackson drives inside. And blocked by Karuchu. A fast break for Jacobson, and he scores. Early timeout for Middle Creek. It's all Apex early as Apex jumps out to a quick 9-0 lead. And Kushner's face is about as red as the outline of the court. He's just furious. I mean, Middle Creek has not been able to stop Apex on the defensive end. As definitely a big deficit for Middle Creek to overcome, but it definitely is early. So as you can hear, it's loud in here as both teams have well represented student sections, especially right in front of us with Apex. Definitely going to be a good crowd tonight. As somebody right in front of us, from the Apex JV team, just fell. As Hicks brings it up the court. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson dribbles to his left. Dribbles. Shoots. And it's off. Rebounded by Coachman. Down the floor to Dean. Over to Caruccio. Over to Dean. Over to Fox. Fox 3-pointers off. Last touch by Apex, so it'll be Middle Creek ball. So motion, we're inbound to Daniel Jackson. Jackson brings it up the court. Looking. Guarded by Fox. Gets it over to Hicks. Hicks dribbles to his right. Daniel Jackson drives inside. Gets it back out to Hicks. Hicks is guarded by Caruccio. Hicks dribbles it back out to the near midcourt. Hicks gets it over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson with a 3-point shot, and it's just short. Rebound by Coachman. Gets it over to Dean. Fredrickson almost tries over. Shot by Fox. Off by Fox. Last touch by Apex. So it's Middle Creek ball. So motion, we're inbound to Hicks. Hicks brings it up the court. Hicks gets it over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson drives inside. Oh, with the underhand layup, but it's no good. Middle Creek has just got nothing from Middle Creek's just been able to fall. As Caruccio, guarded by Fredrickson, almost has the ball storing. Caruccio gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson dribbles. Jacobson inside. Shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Frangello. Frangello gets it over to Hicks. Hicks gets it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson tries to drive inside. Spin move. Passes out to Daniel Jackson. Free for Daniel Jackson, and it's just short. Rebounded by Jacobson for Apex. And it's going to be a double dribble on Jacobson. So it'll be Middle Creek ball. So Hicks to inbound it to Tankowitz, who just subbed in for Samochin. Singleton also subbed in for I believe Frangello. And Jackson with the ball. Gets it out to Hicks. Hicks with a 3-point shot. And it's just off the mark. Singleton with the rebound. Gives it to Jackson. Gets it to Hicks. A correction. Gets it to Naismith. And Dean guarded by Tankowitz. Jacobson with the attempted screen. Fox with the ball. Fox gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson with the shot. Caruccio with the rebound. Fox gets it out to Dean. Coachman gets it over to Jacobson, who gets it over to the Dean, who ends up going out of bounds with it as a too hard of pass. And with 2:20 to go in the first quarter, it's 9-0 in Apex. Middle Creek's got nothing to go offensively, but they've played decent defense after giving up 9 quick points. As Hicks brings it up the court. Gives it to Tankowitz. Gives it to Singleton. And gets it to Jackson inside. Jackson with the layup and one. Jackson will go to the line for another one. Jackson with a chance to make it 9-3 as it's 9-2 currently. Oh, Jackson's and one attempt is off. Rebounded by Fox. Fox brings it up the court. Gets it to Carucci. Carucci drives inside. Gets it over to Coach. Gets it over to Coachman. Williams is subbed in for Jacobson. Dean called for the offensive foul. I believe it was a travel. Hicks to inbound it to Daniel Jackson. 2 football players from the 17-1 football team. Correction, 14-1 football team. Jackson brings it up the court. Drives. And gets it to Naismith. Naismith. It's the pass stolen by Fox. Looks. And gets it over to Williams. Williams drives in. And a foul is called. Foul's called, so first foul of the game. Each team has 2. Each team has 1 foul. Friedorf is to inbound it. Gets it into Barnes Jr. Rebound, misses the shot. Rebounded by Daniel Jackson. Daniel Jackson speeds down and gets another layup. Makes the score 9-4 with a minute to go in the first quarter. And a timeout by, I believe, Apex. Middle Creek has done a good job on the defensive end since they gave up those 9 quick points. Ever since that timeout by Coach Kushner, Middle Creek has not allowed Apex to score, but Middle Creek's only been able to score 4 points as they have not been able to get anything going offensively. So, with a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is currently Apex 9, Middle Creek 4. So Kushner's probably just telling his team to keep up with what they're doing and maybe play better on the offensive end by taking more shots, or passing better, maybe taking quicker shots, or more driving inside, giving it to Jackson, because over the last 2 possessions, Apex has been unable to stop Jackson. As Middle Creek looks to go full court press, it looks like it's going to play full court press. Try to force Apex into a turnover. Tankowitz guards the inbound to Williams. And gets it to Jacobson. Jacobson brings it up the court, guarded by Naismith. Daniel Jackson with the rejection of Fruitrif, who had put up a spin move. And so Hicks is fouled, going to the rim. Wow. What a block by Daniel Jackson. Wow, that was a monstrous block. Wow, that was as Hicks will go to the line for 2 as it was a shooting foul. And he makes the first of a 1-and-1, so the score will be 9-5. Apex with 41.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hicks adjusting the bottom of his shoe. Picks up the shot. And the second free throw gets the home court bounce, as that makes the score 9-6. As Middle Creek's been on a 9-6-0 run over the last couple minutes. As Jacobson brings up the court, and you can hear the Creek Crazies are getting into it. Dean guarded by Tankowitz. He gets it over to Frucher. He gets it over to Jacobson, who skies over, I believe, Hicks for Apex's first point since early in the game. With less than about 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, Hicks. I think Middle Creek's holding for the last shot. Hicks gets it to Jackson. Jackson with the, nope, it's off the iron. Singleton with the rebound and the buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter to make the score 11-8. At the end of the first quarter, you're watching the Sports Block. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Sports Block. At the start of the second quarter, Apex leads 11-8 over Middle Creek as Frederickson gets the ball to Tankowicz. Tankowicz gets it over to Singleton. Singleton drives in, and the and one to make the score 11-10 of a chance to tie with the and one free throw. Singleton doing it all, getting the and one there, and then got the buzzer beat at the end of the first quarter. And the free throw is off the mark, rebounded by Jacobson. Pass over to Williams. Williams brings it up the court, guarded by Frederickson. Gets it to Fox. He gets it back to Williams. Williams screen. Williams' try is no good. Rebounded by Singleton. Gets it to Hicks. Hicks 2-on-1. It is fouled, so we go to the line for two. Chance for Middle Creek to take its first lead of the night. If Hicks makes these two free throws, that's we go to the line for two, as it was a shooting foul. And the first free throw is just off the front of the rim, so the first free throw is no good. Second free throw is up, and it's good to tie the score at 11. As Jacobson to inbound to Dean, who almost steps out but doesn't. Tight ropes the side court line, guarded by Tankowicz. Fox gets it to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Almost stolen by Frederickson. Back over to Dean, guarded by Tankowicz. Back to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Over to Jacobson. Three-point shot, no good. Back out to Jacobson. Over the Carucci. Guarded by Frederickson. Some motion to check back in. Coachman over to Carucci. I appear we're gonna get a foul on, I believe, John Singleton. As Samochin checks in for John Singleton. Dean to inbound it for Apex. Now again, gets it into Fox. Gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson driving, spin move, shot, no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back to make the score 13-11 Apex. Hicks brings it up the court. Guarded by Carucci. Gets it out to Tankowicz. Guarded by Dean. Tankowicz drives inside with the layup, and he's fouled. So Tankowicz will go to the line for two. First free throw is up, and it's good. And that makes the score 13-12 Apex. Tanglewoods has one more free throw coming. And the second free throw goes in and out, rebounded by Coachman. Given to Dean. And Dean guarded by Tankowitz. Gets it over to Carucci, guarded by Fredrickson. Carucci gets it out to Coachman, who gets it over to Jacobson, who gets it out to Carucci. Carucci guarded by Fredrickson. Carucci gets around Fredrickson and gets it back out to Fox. Fox with the three-point attempt. It's no good. Rebounded by Fredrickson, who gets it to Hicks. Hicks brings it up the court. And guarded by Carucci. Hicks gets it to Jackson. Gets it back to Fredrickson, guarded by Jacobson. Fredrickson drives inside with the shot, in and out. Rebounded by Jacobson. And gets it over to Carucci. Almost stolen. Pass to Fox, almost stolen by Jackson. And Dean with the three-point attempt. It's no good as it goes over the backboard, so it'll be Middle Creek ball. Samochen the inbound to Hicks. He springs it up the court, guarded by Jacobson. Hicks in no hurry. Gets it over to Tankowitz. Tankowitz double teamed by Jacobson and Williams. Hicks loses it, but they're going to call that a backcourt violation as it went off Hicks' foot, even though as it went off Hicks' foot. So Williams will inbound it from right by the cheerleaders, right by the Middle Creek student section. Williams gets it into Carucci. Carucci gets it over to Coachman, guarded by Tankowitz. Gets it over to Williams, guarded by Samochen. It's over to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Over to Carucci, guarded by Fredrickson. Foul called on Fredrickson. So push foul called on Fredrickson. So Apex will rebound it from under the hoop. With 4:46 to go, the score is 13-12 Apex. Williams gets it into Fox. Fox dribbling to his right, then his left. Stops. Puts up a shot. No good. Frangelo with the rebound. Hicks brings it up the court. Hicks with a move and gets around Carucci. Foul called, I believe, Carucci. And it was not a shooting foul, so Middle Creek will inbound it. That was Apex's sixth foul. Middle Creek has 3. Hicks the inbound. Hicks throws it in and gets it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets it to Frangelo, guarded by Williams. Frangelo tries to get it to Fredrickson, but the ball goes off of Jacobson's foot, so that will be a kickball violation. So we'll stay with Middle Creek. Frangelo will inbound it from the right side of the cheerleaders. Frangelo inbounds it to Hicks. Hicks gets it to Jackson. Gets it over to Frangelo, who nails the free. They make it 15-13 Middle Creek. Then Middle Creek gets first lead of the game. Dean gets it to Jacobs. Gets it to Coachman, who gets it over to Jacobson. Pass stolen, intended for Fox. Stolen by Daniel Jackson. Daniel Jackson with the chip against the triple team gets fouled, so Daniel Jackson will go to the line for 2. A chance to extend Middle Creek's lead to 4 with 3 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson at the line. First free throw is up, and it's good. So that makes the score 16-13 Middle Creek with 3:57 to go. Jackson, second free throw is off, but rebounded by Fredrickson. Good offensive rebound by Fredrickson, especially on the free throws. Those are hard to get. As Fredrickson drives in, gets it out to Hicks, guarded by Jacobson. Tries to drive in and gets it to Fredrickson, and guarded by Williams. Fredrickson with the shot, rolls in and out, rebounded by Coachman, and gets it over to Williams. Williams brings it up the court, guarded by Fredrickson. Coachman left wide open on the free-point line, but chooses not to take it. He gets it out to Dean, guarded by Frangello. Dean dribbles to his left. Tries to drive in against Frangello. He gets it. No, he doesn't get it to go. Rebound by, looked like Daniel Jackson, but Coachman took it away from Daniel Jackson, and Daniel Jackson's going to get called with the foul. So Coachman will go to the line for 2. First free throw is up, and it's no good. It's in and out. Seen quite a few of those tonight. Coachman tries up, and it's second free throw is good. That makes the score 16-14. Middle Creek with 3:13 to go in the half. Ferguson inbounds to Hicks, guarded by Jacobson. Hicks gets it over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets it over to Naismith. Naismith guarded by Jacobson. Now guarded by Jacobson and Moore, who just checked into the game for the first time. Pass stolen. Fox gets it over to Williams. Williams gets it over to Moore. Moore gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson drives in, and it's no good. Air ball. Hicks with the rebound. Hicks gets it to Frangello. And the free is good to make the score 19-14 with 2:30 to go in the first half. As Fox inbounds it to Moore. Fox brings it up the court. Guarded by Samochin. Fox drives against Samochin, gets it back out to Moore. No correction, gets it back out to Williams. Guarded by Fredrickson. Gets it inside. Tries to get it inside to Jacobson, but it's no pass is a little too high, so we'll go out of bounds as Singleton will inbound. Singleton will inbound it to Hicks as Singleton just came in for Fredrickson, and Tankowitz came back in for Samochin. Hicks brings it up the court. Guarded by Williams. Williams gets it to Frangello. Frangello guarded by Williams and Moore. Gets it to Singleton, who gets it to Hicks, who airballs it. Rebounded by Jacobson. Jacobson brings it up the court. Guarded by Tankowitz. And gets it over to Coachman, who thinks about the free but decides against it. Gets it over to Williams. Guarded by Frangello. Williams dribbling to his left. He backs up a little. Guarded by Frangello. Gets it over to Jacobson. Guarded by Tankowitz. Drives inside. And he's fouled. Jacobson is fouled by Tankowitz, so he will go to the line for 2. Jacobson will go to the line for 2. Jacobson, first free throw is up, and it's good to make the score 19-15 Middle Creek with 1:26 to go in the half. And Jacobson, second free throw, it's up. And it's no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson brings it up and gets it to Tankowitz, who shoots the free. And it's good! It makes the score 22-15. Middle Creek with 1:15 to go. Timeout, Apex. And Middle Creek has done a great job since after Middle Creek got down 9-0 early in the first 2 minutes. And since then, they've outscored Apex 22-6. Middle Creek has done a great job of responding to the adversity. And Middle Creek, their three-point shooters, Frangello was knocked down 2. Tankowitz just knocked down 1. I think Coach Kushner's got to like the way his team's playing. Coach Kushner in the huddle is probably just telling his team to play like the way they are, because as of right now, I mean, Apex hasn't really been able to stop them. They've been able to take the lead with it. So if you're Middle Creek, until Apex finds answers on a consistent basis for you, don't change anything. as Moore inbounds it to Dean. Dean gets it to Williams. Williams gets it to Moore. Gets it to Coachman, who tries to get it inside to Fox. Fox is fouled, so Fox will go to the line for 2. As that's Middle Creek's 6th foul, Apex at 7. So with 1:04 left in the half, Middle Creek leads 22-15. Fox at the line for 2. Fox, the rebound is no good. The free throw is no good off the back iron. Yeah, Fox still has one more free throw to shoot. Fox is up, and it's no good. Rebound by Jackson. Almost knocked down by Hicks. Tankowitz comes up with it, gives it to Hicks. Hicks brings it up the court. Gets it to Jackson. And guarded by Fox. Gives it over to Tankowitz. Guarded by Moore. His free is just a little too much power on it. Rebounded by Fox, who brings it up the court. Guarded by Jackson. And gets it over to Williams. Passes too hard for Williams. Rebound. Naismith comes up with it, gets it to Hicks. Hicks, guarded by Williams, gets it over to Jackson, guarded by Fox. Jackson tries to drive in against Fox. Almost acts like he's going to give it to Frangella, who's guarded by Nadine. Jackson looks like he's going to hold for the last shot of the half, as it's 13-14. About 10 seconds to go in the half. As Jackson looks inside. It gets over to Frangella, who gets back to Jackson, who just throws up a free, and is partially blocked. Rebounded by Coachman. And so at halftime, your score is Middle Creek 22, Apex 15. We'll be back with the start of the second half. You're watching the Sports Block. And welcome back to the Sports Block as the second half is about to get underway with Middle Creek leading 22-15. Should be in for a good second half of basketball as the first half was pretty good. As Fox is going to inbound it. Inbounds it to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. Guarded by Hicks. He gets it over to, nope, doesn't pass it. Just dribbles there, guarded by Hicks. Gets it over to Dean, guarded by Fredrickson. Dean gets it over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. And gets it back out to Carucci, guarded by Frangello. Gets it inside the Fox. Nobody was covering him, so easy layup for Apex, 22-17, Middle Creek. Hicks brings it up the court, guarded by Carucci. Gets it over to Fredrickson, guarded by Jacobson. Gets it over to Samochin, guarded by Coachman. And gets it over to Hicks, guarded by Carucci. Hicks dribbles to his left, dribbles out to the key, tries to dribble inside, and dribbles to his left, shoots, and nails a deep jump shot to make the score 24-17 Middle Creek. As Carucci passes it to Dean guarded by Samochin. Gets it out to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. Foul called on Hicks. So Jacobson will guard the line to shoot two. Jacobson, first shot up is good. That makes the score 24-18. And second shot, free throw is up and it's good. That makes the score 24-19 Middle Creek. Hicks brings it up the court, guarded by Carucci. Carucci dribbles to his left, gets it over to Jackson, guarded by Fox. Jackson dribbles to Fox's left. Fox tries to swat at it, but ends up fouling Jackson, so Jackson will go to the line for two. First free throw is up, and it's no good, as Daniel Jackson misses the first of a 1-and-1. Jackson's second shot is up, and it's good. Free throw is up, so that makes the score 25-19 Middle Creek, as Jacobson went to the inbound to Dean, guarded by Fredrickson. Dean gets it up the court. Carucci gets it over to Fox, gets it to Coachman, who is guarded by Samochin, who draws a charge, so the ball will go back to Middle Creek. Hicks drives up the court. Double teamed by Carucci and Coachman. Hicks somehow gets around all of them, but ends up turning the ball over to Jacobson. Jacobson tries to shred the triple team, but he ends up getting fouled, so he will go to the line to shoot two, as they deem it to be he will not go to the line. Apex will inbound it. He gets it to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. He gets it to Carucci, guarded by Fredrickson. Carucci drives in, and Samochin comes over as help. He gets it over to Jacobson. Jacobson acts like he's going to dunk it, but ends up just dropping the ball in, so that makes it 25-21. Middle Creek, as Hicks brings up the court, guarded by Carucci. Hicks tries to cross up Carucci. Coachman comes over as help, gets it over to Jackson, gets over to Frangello, who does not make the free. Almost rebounded by Hicks, but unfortunately it's not, so Apex will inbound it from just at the end of the Middle Creek bench. Jacobson to inbound it. to Carucci, guarded by Fredrickson. Carucci gets it over to Jacobson, and guarded by some Hicks, gets it back to Coachman, and gets it over to the Dean, guarded by Frangella, and gets it over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks, and gets it over to Fox, guarded by Jackson, gets it over to Carucci, then gets it to Dean, then gets it to Coachman, who was fouled by, I believe, Daniel Jackson. So here we go to Coachman will go to the line to shoot 2. And that is, that he makes the fresh free throw, so that makes the score 25-22 Middle Creek. Second free throw's up, and it's no good. Just short off the front, rebounded by Singleton, getting over to Hicks, guarded by Carucci. Hicks tries to get over on Carucci, and is blocked by Fox. Frangella inbound, gets it into Daniel Jackson. Gets it over to Frangella. Frangella shoots it. Shoots it, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson was fouled, so Jackson will go to the line for 2. Jackson goes to the line for, first one is up, and it's good. So that makes the score 26-22. Second free throw is up, and it's in and out. Rebounded by Coachman, gets it over to Dean, who's guarded by Fredrickson. And gets it over to Coachman, guarded by Singleton. Gets it back to Dean, guarded by Fredrickson. Gets it over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. Jacobson trying to drive inside and Hicks, not working. Gets it over to Fox, guarded by Jackson. And gets it inside to Coachman, and is initially blocked by Singleton, and I believe they're going to call Daniel Jackson on a foul. No, they're going to call a foul on John Singleton. So Coachman will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is no good. Fredrickson and Naismith to check in for Frangella and Fredrickson. Tankowitz, deep man back. Second free throw is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Singleton. So the ball will stay off Apex after 2 missed free throws. The ball will still stay off Apex because Singleton accidentally knocked the rebound out of bounds. Dean to inbound it. Gets it to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Timeout called by, oh no, we're going to get an injury timeout because it appears Fox somehow got injured on the arm. And he's trying to go through it. And Naismith is trying to indicate that it's a Middle Creek ball. But they're just going to, it's going to stay off Apex as Jacobson is going to inbound it. Jacobson gets it into Carucci, guarded by Naismith. And gets it over to the Dean, guarded by Tankowitz. Gets it back over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. Trying to drive inside. Screened by Coachman on Hicks. Jacobson drives to the basket, gets the layup. Makes the score 26-24 Middle Creek. Jackson, Hicks to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Fox, back to Naismith, guarded by Jacobson. Gets it to Singleton, guarded by Coachman. Hicks trying to cross up Carucci. Gets Carucci the slide pass, tries to get a jump shot, but it's no good. Dean's able to save it from going out of bounds. Gets it to Jacobson, who's called for a foul or a half-court violation, I think. I'm not really sure, but it's going to be Middle Creek ball. And I believe they just and I'm not sure what just happened, but I think Apex head coach David Neal may have just got a warning, which means he's probably pretty close to getting a technical foul. It's Jackson guarded by Fox. Jackson drives inside. Hits a jump shot. Makes it 28-24. Timeout by Middle Creek by Kushner. So Apex has done a good job of like making the Middle Creek deficit a lot smaller. As this is so far, this quarter has been dominated by Apex. I believe Middle Creek's only scored 6 points. And I believe Apex has scored 8. So yeah, with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter, Middle Creek leads 28-24. I mean, Coach Kushner was just trying to get his team to get back to what was doing so good in the at the end of the first half. That allowed Middle Creek to get a lead on a decent-sized lead on Apex, but now that lead's back down to 4 as Jacobson went inbound for Apex. And gets it to Karuchu, guarded by Naismith. Karuchu drives, guarded by Naismith. And gets it to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Gets it over to Dean, guarded by Naismith. Karuchu was fouled by, I believe, Tankowitz, so he will go to the line for 2. Almost had the and 1. First free throw is up, and it's no good. Second free throw is up, and it's good. That makes the score 28-25 Middle Creek, as Motion will check in for Singleton. Naismith inbounds to Hicks, guarded by Karuchu. Hicks, guarded by Karuchu at the top of the key. Gets it over to Jackson, guarded by Fox. Jackson tries to looks to drive inside against Fox. He has a spin move rejected by Fox. And Jacobson comes down with the rebound, ends up getting stolen, and gets it to Samotion. Jackson guarded by Karuchu. Jackson had a size advantage, but was not able to convert on the layup as Apex gets the ball. Fox has it, guarded by Jackson. Gets it inside to Coachman. He's able to make the layup, which makes the score 28-27 Middle Creek. Hicks is bringing it up the court. Hicks gets it to Jackson. Jackson with the three-point shot, and it's good! That makes the score 31-27. Daniel Jackson with the three-pointer over Fox. Tankowitz guarding Dean, who has the ball. Gets it over to Coachman, guarded by Samochin. He gets it over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. And gets it over to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Fox tries to answer back over free. Doesn't get it. Coachman tries to save it. Ends up getting in the hands of Naismith. Naismith gets it over to Shimon. Hicks, who isn't able to convert. DJ gets the rebound. Jackson gets the rebound. He's end up fouling on the shot up, so he will get 2 free throws. And Daniel Jackson, just back to that three-pointer by Daniel Jackson, he just elevated over Fox, who has is listed at 5 inches taller than Jackson. And Jackson's first free throw is no good. Now, I don't really think, just from my view, it does not appear that Fox is 5 inches taller than Jackson, but if he is, then Jackson, that was a great shot by Jackson, just elevating over a taller defender and nailing the free. As the second free throw is good, which makes the score 32-27 Middle Creek with a minute 20 left in the third. Jacobson to inbound it. And gets it to Coachman. Coachman gets it back to Jacobson, who's guarded by Hicks. Coachman taking his time to get up the court. Jacobson taking his time to get up the court, guarded by Hicks. It gets it to Carucci, guarded by Tinkowitz. It gets it over to Jacobson. Gets it back to Coachman. Gets it over the Dean, guarded by Naismith. It gets it over to Jacobson, who is fouled and will go to the line for 2 with 55.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. As Jacobson's first free throw is good, which makes the score 32-28. Second free throw is up, and it's good. So that makes the score 32-29, Middle Creek. It makes it a 3-point game. As Fruit checks in for Apex. Hicks, guarded by Carucci. Gets it over to Jackson, guarded by Fox. Jackson drives in, loses the ball. It'll be off of Jackson. So it will be Apex ball. As Ferrucci for Apex for inbound. Dean checks back in for Ferrucci. So does Jacobson. So as of right now on the floor, Apex has Williams, Jacobson, Fox, and Coachman. Williams inbounds it to Jacobson. Jacobson gives it to Dean, guarded by Tankowitz, and gets it over to Coachman, and guarded by Samochin. And gets it to Dean, who drives inside and is fouled by Samochin. So Dean will go to the line to shoot 2. As Fredrickson is about to check back in. As the first free throw is good by Dean, so that makes the score 32-30. As Fredrickson checks in for Samochin. And second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson brings it up to court. Guarded by Fox. And Jackson holding for the last shot. And drives over. Drives in. Has a spin move. And is unable to get the shot to go. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is Middle Creek 32, Apex 30. We'll be right back with the sports block. And welcome back to the Sports Walk as we're at the start of the fourth quarter as Fredrickson is going to inbound it to Hicks. Middle Creek is leading 32-30. Start of the fourth quarter, should be in for a great fourth quarter. Hicks brings it up, and guarded by Williams. He's over to Fredrickson, and guarded by Jacobson. Fredrickson just elevates over Jacobson for the shot. Williams brings it up the court, goes fast. Almost wadded by Fredrickson, but it goes in, so that makes the score 34-32 Middle Creek. Some Hicks looks, gets over to Jackson, guarded by Fox. Gets over to Frangello, guarded by Coachman. Gets it over to Fredrickson, guarded by Jacobson. Gets it back to Fredrickson, guarded by Jacobson. Fredrickson drives in, and it's partially blocked as Fredrickson looked like he flopped. He gets it inside to Fox, who's guarded by Jackson, and Frangello came over to help. And then Jacobson knocks down a free for Apex, his first lead in a while. Makes the score 35-34 Apex, as Kushner does not like what he sees and calls a timeout. Apex has battled back from just kind of being Apex has battled back, and now they've taken the lead, and I'm guessing Coach Kushner is probably going to give him a new strategy, but just looking at the huddle, Kushner, his face is about as red as the red that goes around the court. He's probably lighting into his players. So, another side, Coach Neal for Apex is probably just telling his players to keep doing what they're doing, as whatever they had done has obviously got him to this point. So, I think Middle Creek just needs to get back to Middle Creek's just not taking, I don't think, good shots. They're kind of driving. I think Middle Creek's not. It's Apex wants Middle Creek to drive inside, which I think is what's kind of caught up to Middle Creek. Middle Creek kind of succeeded in the first half on driving in some, but kind of shooting the jump shot. So I think Middle Creek needs to go back to kind of a balance with the jump shot and driving to the basket. As Frangello looks to inbound it to Hicks. Hicks guarded by Williams. Hicks brings it up the court, guarded by Williams. Hicks gets it to Tankowitz. Gets it over to Frangello. Frangello elevates and knocks down the free over Jacobson. Middle Creek regains the lead, 37-35. Dean brings it up the court, guarded by Tankowitz. Gets it over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. And gets it over to Coachman, guarded by Naismith. And they're going to call a charge, I believe, or... Yeah, they're going to call a charge on Coachman. So, Naismith to inbound to Hicks. We got some unhappy fans as the official down at the end was trying to make sure the floor was dry as Naismith inbounds it to Hicks. Hicks brings it up the court, guarded by Williams. Hicks tries to break Williams, spins around Williams and nails, hits the floater to make the score 39-35 Middle Creek. The team brings it up the court, guarded by Tankowitz. Tankowitz, Dean gets it over to Williams, guarded by Frangello. Williams tries to drive in, gets it over to Dean, gets it to the Fox, guarded by Jackson. Fox loses the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be Middle Creek ball. With 5:46 to go, Middle Creek leads 39-35, and it's their ball. Hicks brings it up the court. Naismith inbounded it to Hicks, who brings it up the court, guarded by Karuchu. Hicks looks trying to break Karuchu. Just drives against Karuchu and gets the layup. 41-35 Middle Creek. Dean brings up the court, guarded by Tankowitz. Frangello comes over his help. They're going to call a foul on, I think, Frangello. It was either Frangello or Hicks was who the foul was called on. And now Middle Creek has 8 fouls. Apex has 6. So Dean will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And the first one is no good. Rebounded by Hicks. Almost trips himself up, but keeps going. Gets it to Naismith. Gets it to Tankowitz. Tankowitz with the free. And it's in and out. Rebounded by Williams. Williams running up the court. Frangelo trying to catch up. Williams slows it back. And gets it over to Carucci, who shoots. And it's fouled by Tankowitz. Tankowitz and Kushner are not happy about that call. As first free throw up, and it's good by Carucci. So that makes the score 41-36 with 5 minutes to go. Carucci, the shot. The free throw's up, and it's off the mark, but rebounded by originally Fox, and then gets knocked out to Jacobson. It was guarded by Frangelo. Jacobson drives inside, gets fouled. We go to the line for a 1-and-1. As Apex is in the bonus, which for those of you that don't know, each foul results in at least 1 free throw, and if they make the first free throw, they get a second. Oh, they're gonna call this a shooting foul, I believe. So he would have 2 shots, and he made the first free throw, so that makes the score 41-37. Middle Creek. Second free throw is up, and it's good, so that makes the score 41-38. With about 4:45 to go in the game. Naismith with the ball. Guarded by Coachman. Dribbles inside. Throws up a shot and gets the and one by Jaquan Naismith. Makes the score 43-38 pending the extra free throw. Jaquan Naismith getting it done on that play, the senior. As Singleton checks in for Frangelo. Throws up, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Fox. And gets it into Williams. Guarded by Naismith. Naismith. And gets it to Carucci, guarded by Tankowitz. Gets it over to Coachman. Gets it back over to Carucci. Tankowitz, who was guarded by Tankowitz. Tankowitz was late getting there, but bailed out by the missed free. And, wow, they just called it Apex ball, and it looked like it went off an Apex player. And you can just see all the fans across from us just erupt in madness. And Kushner his face is about to get red again. So Dean inbound it. Inbounds it to, gets it to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. A failed screen by Coachman on Hicks. Gets it back to Carucci, guarded by Tankowitz. Carucci drives in and is fouled. So Carucci will go to the line to shoot 2. Carucci going for the line to shoot 2. First one's up, and it's no good. It's in and out. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Jackson to Singleton, who gets it over to Higgs, guarded by Carucci. Higgs drives inside versus Carucci. The layup is good, make the score 45-38 with just under 4 minutes to go in the game. Carucci gets it over to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Fox tries to drive inside, not working, and gets it out to Dean, who has a free pointer go in and out, rebounded by Fox. Fox tries to go over Jackson. Shot goes in and out. Rebounded by Jackson. You're gonna call it a jump ball, and that's gonna go in mid. That's gonna go in Apex's favor. And that's gonna go in Apex's favor. So stay with Apex. Dean inbounds it to Coachman. Coachman gets it to Dean, guarded by Tinkowitz. And Dean gets it over to Williams, guarded by Tinkowitz. Williams gets it out to Fox. And Jackson Lake getting there. And Fox knocks down the free to make it 45-41. So, with 3:19 to go in the game, we have a Middle Creek leading 45-41. So, it's probably going to come down to the wire and probably come down to free throws and who can coach up the better strategy. But I think Coach Kushner in his huddle was probably just telling his guys to rebound more. And I'm not really sure what either coach is telling them because I think it could go either way. Because neither team is playing particularly well. Yeah, but this is going to come down to the wire. And as I mentioned earlier, if Apex wins this game, regardless of all the other games in the SWAC, Apex will win the SWAC conference. They will also win the SWAC with a carry loss and Green Hope loss. So Middle Creek's hoping to improve their playoffs position seeding and spoil possible conference championship hopes for Apex. As Naismith inbounds it to Hicks. Hicks brings it up the court, guarded by Jacobson. Gets over to Naismith, guarded by Dean. Naismith spread through the double team. Gets back to Naismith. Double team by Jacobson and Dean. Frangelo. Fouled by, I think, Dean. Frangelo will go to the line for two, or a 1-and-1. I'm not sure, a 1-and-1. And the free throw is off, so Fox with the rebound. And gets it over to Williams, gets it back over, gets it to Dean. Guarded by Tankowitz. And gets it over to Jacobson, guarded by Hicks. Drives inside. Jacobson drives inside. The layup is good. Make the score 45-43. Middle Creek, there's about 2:45 left in the game. Hicks brings it up the court, guarded by Williams. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Fox. Jackson taking his time. Starts dribbling. Gets over to Naismith. Naismith wants to go inside, but it's not against the size advantage of Fox and Coachman. Naismith gets back out to Jackson. Jackson gets to Hicks, guarded by Williams. Hicks starts to drive inside and backs out. Gets over to Naismith, and Naismith with the three-pointer, make it 48-43 with just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Jaquan Naismith coming in clutch. And now we're going to get a foul call on middle. I'm not sure what that call was. Jaquan Naismith on senior night coming in clutch with a clutch and one layup. And now the three-pointer. Give Middle Creek a little bit of cushion, just under 2 minutes to go. That's the Creek Crazies are back into it. Jacobson guarded by Hicks. Jacobson tries to drive inside. Layup is good. Makes the score 48-45. Hicks breaks up the court. Hicks gives it to Naismith. Naismith gives it to Hicks. Gets it to Tanglewoods, who gives it to Jackson, who gives it to Naismith, who shoots another free. Oh, and it's off. Rebounded by Fox. Rebounded by Fox. Fox taking his time. Guarded by Tankowitz originally. Tankowitz let off for Jackson to come guard him. Tankowitz now guarding Dean. Dean with the ball. And gets it over to Williams. Guarded by Naismith. Gets it over to Fox. Guarded by Jackson. Then Dean tries to drive inside. And goes back out. And guarded by Tankowitz. Dean. Waste under a minute to go in regulation. Hicks almost steals a pass intended for Jacobson. Hicks gets back to guard Jacobson. It's no good. Layup is no good by Jacobson, but he gets his own rebound. And the shot is no good, but another rebound by Coachman. There's a foul called. With 43.4 seconds to go in the game, Coachman will go to the line to shoot 2. Like I said earlier, this game's coming down to the wire. And the first free throw is no good by Coachman. Big for Middle Creek, as he could have made it a 1-point game. Now the best he can do is make it a 2-point game. Shot is up, free throw's up, and it's good. As I think we got a timeout. Oh, no, we don't. Tankowitz is going to inbound it. Referee indicating that Tankowitz can run the floor. Coachman just subbed off for Moore. No, just subbed off for I don't really know. Hicks bringing up the court. Gets it over to Tankowitz. Tankowitz gets it to Jackson. Jackson gets it to Tankowitz. Tankowitz guarded by Dean. Gets it over to Naismith. Gets it over to Jackson, who is fouled by Fox, so Jackson will go to the line for 2. Or a 1-and-1. I think he'll go to the line just for a 1-and-1, so. So 23.3 seconds to go in the game. 2 free throws here by, if Daniel Jackson can make 2 free throws here, that will be huge for Middle Creek. As Jackson, shot is up, free throws up, and it's no good. Big for Middle Creek, rebounded by Fox. And gets it to Williams. Williams gets it to Carucci. Rebounded by Daniel Jackson. Fouled by Williams with 11.7 seconds to go. If Jackson can make these 2 free throws, it will probably ice the game for Middle Creek. I believe Middle Creek will be in the double bonus now. I believe. As we got a timeout by Apex. I think Coach Neal is going over the game plans for if Jackson hits both 1 and none of the free throws. Because the game plan will be completely different for all. Well, if Jackson does not make any of the free throws, I would guess that Apex would not necessarily go for a free, the necessary to win the game, as they'd only need a 2 to tie. But Jackson just makes 1. Apex will have to go for the free to tie the game, or a quick layup and then steal to get another layup and win the game. And if Jackson makes both, Apex is going to have to get a quick bucket, a steal, and another bucket to tie, or they're going to have to get a quick three-pointer and then a steal and a bucket to win the game. As Apex student section is getting loud. Jackson goes to the line. First free throw is up, and it's good to make the score 49-46. Middle Creek with 11.7 seconds to go. That was a big free throw by Daniel Jackson. And Daniel Jackson iced the game here. The free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Fox, getting by Williams. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They called a foul. Hicks fouled Jacobson with 3.3 seconds to go. Jacobson will go to the line for a chance to tie. We'll go to the line for 3 free throws for a chance to tie the game. What an ending. If Jacobson misses one of these free throws, Apex, I would expect to see Coach Neal take a timeout, and they would have to intentionally miss one, probably. Big free throws in the game. Potential to tie Middle Creek, 3.3 seconds to go. Not really sure what we're waiting on here. First free up and it's good. That makes the score 49-47 Middle Creek with 3.9 to go. Second free throw up, and it's good to make the score 49-48 Middle Creek with 3.9 to go. As Coachman just subs in for Williams. Whoa, what an ending to this game. Jacobson with probably the biggest free throw of the game about to come up after this timeout to potentially tie and send this game to overtime. The next free throw is probably if Jacobson misses the next free throw, then he will probably, unless Apex gets a quick offensive rebound and shot back up, most likely Middle Creek will be able to win unless another foul is called on Middle Creek. There's a lot of scenarios that can happen here. 3.9 to go. Middle Creek leads 49-48. We've had a pretty good game here, folks. As no team's about to exit the huddle. Middle Creek's about to exit the huddle first for probably the first time tonight. Middle Creek on the floor has Tankowitz, Hicks, Singleton, Jackson, and Frangello. Tankowitz is the man back. Jacobson to go to the line, to shoot one, to shoot his third free throw, with a chance to tie the game. And the free throw is up, and it's good. Tie game. Tie game. Tie game with 3.9 seconds to go. Timeout Apex. Wow, what a game. What a game. Wow, what a game. Tie game. Apex in the huddle is probably just telling their players not to prevent. Coach Neal is probably telling his players not to let Middle Creek get a 3-point shot off, and Coach Kushner is probably drawing up a 3-point shot for either Tankowitz or Frangello here, as somebody has the potential to win the game here. Middle Creek has the potential to win the game here. Has the potential to win the game here. Wow, just what a game. What a game so far. As on the floor for Apex, Apex has Jacobson, Fox, Coachman, Dean, and Carucci on the floor for Apex. Middle Creek sends out Frangello, Singleton, Hicks, Jackson, and Tankowitz. Frangello to inbound it. Janet Jackson brings up the court. Shot is up. Oh, and it's in and out. We're going to overtime, tied at 49, folks. We'll be right back for the start of overtime. You're watching the Sports Block. Welcome back to the Sports Block. We're here for the start of overtime. We played 4 minutes in overtime. The score is tied at 4. Tied at 49. Played 4 minutes in overtime. Jackson and Fox to battle out for the opening tip-off. Apex wins it and gets it to Dean, bringing up the court, guarded by Tinkowitz. And gets it to Jacobson. Gets it over to Fox. Drives in and is rejected by Singleton and Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Naismith. Naismith looks. Guarded by Fox. Gets over to Tankowitz. Guarded by Dean. Gets over to Hicks. Guarded by Karuchu. Hicks drives inside. No good. Rebound by Singleton, who puts it back up for the and one. They make the score 51 to 49. 49. Singleton with a chance to give Middle Creek a 3-point lead early in overtime. And the free throw is no good. Rebounded by Coachman, who gives it to Jacobson, who gives it to Dean, who brings it up the court, guarded by Tankowitz, and gets it over to Jacobson, and guarded by Hicks, who gets it over to Coachman, who gets it to Karuchu, guarded by Naismith, who gets it over to Fox, guarded by Jackson. Fox with the layup, with the floater, tie the score 51. Come on, Hicks, and gets Daniel Jackson over to Naismith. Over to Hicks, guarded by Karuchu. Hicks looks to drive inside. Gets it over to Tankowitz. Tankowitz with the free. And it's good! Make the score 54-51. Middle Creek with 2:30 to go in the game. In overtime. As Jacobson brings up the court. And guarded by Hicks. Fox with the screen on Hicks. Shot up by rebound by Fox. Gets it back to Fox. Fox with a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Naismith. And gets it over to Hicks. Hicks is guarded by Karuchu. And gets it over to Naismith. Guarded by Jacobson. Gets it over to Singleton, guarded by Coachman. Singleton drives in. Layup is no good. Gets his rebound. And will go to the line for two. Almost at another and one. So Singleton will go to the line to potentially put Middle Creek up by potentially 5. What a game we're having here, folks. And Singleton will go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. Make the score 55-51. Minute 43 to go. Middle Creek leading. Singleton, second free throw. Free throw is up, and it's good. Then make the score 56-51. Middle Creek, minute 43 to go. Williams to inbound. Inbounds at the Dean. And guarded by Tankowitz. Dean brings it up the court, guarded by Tankowitz. Dean gets it over to Karuchu, guarded by Naismith. Karuchu loses the ball. It's going to be Middle Creek ball. Minute 29 to go. Middle Creek leading 56-51, leading by 5. Tankowitz to inbound it just in front of the Apex bench. Inbounds it to Hicks. Hicks brings it up the court. Guarded by Jacobson. Hicks brings it up the court. Guarded by Jake. Oh, and he just splits the double team, but it is rejected by Fox because his own rebound. And gets it to a foul called on Oh, they called a foul against, I'm not really sure. I think they called a foul against somebody. And Dean is hurt for Apex. He's kind of holding his shoulder. I think he might have dislocated his shoulder. But then again, I'm no doctor. So Middle Creek athletic staff going over to attend to him. He leaves as he walks out as a Middle Creek athletic trainer. One of the athletic trainers follows him. So Middle Creek students are training the team up. As the I'm not really. The ref is allowing Apex to get their 5th player in, which will be Moore. On the floor, Apex has Moore, Williams, Dean. I mean, not Dean, Karuchu, Dean, someone hurt. Jacobson and Fox. Jackson. First free throw is up, and it's good. Makes the score 57-51, minute 16 to go. Middle Creek leading by 6. Jalen Jackson, free throws up, and it's good. 58-51, Middle Creek. Middle Creek leading by 7, minute 16 to go. Timeout by... I'm not really sure what they called. Not really sure what they call it. I think it might have been a time violation or wrong time on the clock. So Apex will re-inbound it. Jacobson to inbound it. Inbounds it to Karuchu. He gets it back to Jacobson. Jacobson brings up the court. Guarded by Hicks. Travel called on Jacobson. Middle Creek ball with a minute in. And change left. With just over a minute to go in regulation. Frangelo to inbound it. And I think Apex's Coach Neal for Apex just got teed up. So Middle Creek will get 2 free throws and the ball. Which they already had the ball anyways, but get 2 free throws as Frangelo will go to shoot these free throws. Oh, the first free throw was in and out for Frangelo. So the score remains 58-51, minute and 5 to go. Frangelo with 1 more free throw. And the free throw is good, which makes the score 59-51. Middle Creek, minute and 5 seconds to go. Middle Creek leading by 8. Middle Creek the ball. Frangelo to inbound it right in front of the cheerleaders. Right in front of the cheerleaders. Gets it to Naismith. Naismith dribbles it all the way down to the other hoop, then dribbles all the way up, wasting some time. Naismith is timeout by Middle Creek. If I'm Coach Kushner, I just got to tell my players, don't do anything stupid. Don't make any stupid turnovers. Don't commit any stupid fouls, and that they'll win this game. And Apex is probably going to start playing. Well, obviously they're going to start playing the. And Apex will probably start. We'll probably start playing the foul game and probably playing a full court press to try to get some turnovers. As Middle Creek leads 59-51 with 56.6 seconds to go. Frangelo to inbound it right in front of the scorer's table. Gets it to Jackson, who is not fouled by Moore, who gets it over to Frangelo. And he's not fouled either. Naismith, and it's going to go off, and it's off of Williams. So Middle Creek will inbound it with 46.3 seconds to go. I'm surprised there was not a foul called there. There were several places that a foul could have been called, but it was not. As a ball gets thrown into Shimon Hicks. Shimon Hicks is dribbling up the court. Double teamed by Fox and Karuchu. Foul on, I think, Karuchu. 39.3 seconds to go. Middle Creek will inbound it. Oh no, it was a foul on Middle Creek. So Fox will go to the line to shoot 2. With 39.3 seconds to go. Second free throw is up, and it's good to make the score 59-53. Middle Creek with 39.6 seconds to go. Middle Creek's up by 6. Have a timeout on the floor. So, Coach Kirshner was probably just telling his players, do not turn the ball over. Do not turn the ball over. Don't get forced into a travel. Don't get to let the ball go out of bounds. Make them foul you. Because a turnover is not Middle Creek's best. Is Middle Creek's worst enemy right now. It might seem like 6 is a big deficit with about 40 seconds to go, but 3 layups and you have a tie game, or 2 frees and it's a tie game. And we're in already in overtime right now, so it's been pretty loud in here tonight with both student sections, especially Apex. Apex showed out big if they were a student section right in front of us. So on the floor for Middle Creek, it will be Hicks, Tankowitz, Jackson, Naismith, and Frangello. As Jackson gets it all the way over to Hicks, who loses the ball. Oh, no, Tankowitz gets the ball. Naismith gets the ball and passes it to Frangello, who drives inside and is fouled with 29 seconds to go. And the first free throw is up, and it's no good by Frangello. And the second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Fox. Fox brings it up the court, guarded by Jackson. Jackson. Oh, and they call a foul on Jackson. So Fox will go to the line to shoot 2. The Fox with the potential to cut the Middle Creek lead to 4. First free throw is good, 59-54. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Jackson, who just throws it down the Tankowitz, who gives it to Naismith, who is blocked, but he's fouled. Wow, Williams came out of nowhere and leveled Naismith, as Naismith will go to the line for 2. First free throw up, and it's good. I think the score is 60-54 Middle Creek with 14.7 to go. Second free throw is up, and it's good to make the score 61-54 Middle Creek. Middle Creek now leads by, Middle Creek leads. Jacobson with the quick free. Jackson is fouled. Middle Creek leads by 7. Jackson has the potential to stretch the Middle Creek lead to 9. Stretch the Middle Creek lead to 9 with 7 seconds to go. And the free throw is up. And it's good. 62-54. Now, barring a miraculous comeback by Apex in the last 7 seconds, it's a pretty good win for Middle Creek and will definitely help improve their seeding come playoff time. As second free throw up is good. To make the score 63-54 with 7 seconds to go. Fox dribbles it up, shoots the free, and it's no good. Rebounded by Naismith. And that's the game. Middle Creek wins on senior night 63-54 over the SWAC leading Cougars. So thank you all for tuning in, and you're watching the Sports Block.